Leos, welcome back to the Net Spiritually Inclined channel. I am Net and I am back with some general messages for you guys. These messages won't resonate with every single Leo who check out this video. Take the messages that resonate with you, always leave the rest. I have cleansed my deck, cleansed the energy, did all my meditating. Before I get started, Leos, I would like to ask you guys to please smash that thumbs up button so this video can reach a larger audience who may need to hear these messages just as you do, and also so that YouTube can push this video out even further. For those of you smashing that thumbs up button, I see you and I do appreciate you. So let's get started on your past, present, and future messages, Leo. So for your past, we have the Hermit, which came out of the deck in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, which came out in reverse, and then we have the Five of Wands. So some of you in the past did not trust someone, or there were some people that you didn't trust. And because you didn't trust them, you didn't listen to some sort of advice that they gave you. There's something that you can't move on from that happened in your past, past. You couldn't move on from it, and it was holding you back, and bothering you mentally to the point where you were making decisions and you weren't thinking things through before you made those quick decisions. And in the past, I feel like some of you realized that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get the same results. And like, it's okay to take advice from other people. And just, as long as you use your discernment, because people are something else. I feel like some of you were also in the past involved in some sort of hardship or something because you mismanaged your funds, or someone could have stolen your money. You could have made an investment and it was a bad investment to make. And some of you could have been close to losing your home because you tried to refinance or borrow against your home at some point. You may have lost a lot of valuable items that you own. So I think you got to a point where you was like, you know what, if I don't have to spend money, I'm not spending any money. And I feel like some of you, for lack of a better word, in the past when you went through this little bit of a rough time with your finances, it was like you had to do what you had to do, period. I feel like you had some competition, someone who basically that was around you didn't want you to go higher than they were. This is someone that was around you who was lustful for power, obsessed with status and how they look to people on the outside. I feel like you went through a lot of obstacles during that time, just trying to get back on your feet and just doing what you had to do. You had secret enemies around you, and I feel like someone challenged you, because it's like you're a natural born hustler. Excuse me. And basically it was just a hater around you. And this is someone who could have been hating on you for a long time, just being a nuisance, doing anything they can do just to bother you. So for your present, we have the King of Swords, which came out of the deck in reverse. Well, let me do it in order. The Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and then the King of Swords, which came out of the deck in reverse. I feel like you may have recently gotten your heart broken by someone that you were romantically involved with. You could have been married to this person, and now you guys could be in separation. There could have been some abuse going on. And I do feel like this person had you in a third party situation. betrayed you, betrayed your trust, and you did some things to contribute to the um, issues in the connection as well. A lot of mistakes were made. And I don't think sometimes that some of you accept the blame on your part, but it doesn't excuse someone just abusing you or cheating on you, breaking your heart. And whoever this person is dealing with, it was more than one person hurt in this whole spider web of infidelity. I feel like some of you, my feminine Leos, you're very popular, you're outgoing, attractive, you're very fit, nice shape, dress nice, and you have a good heart. You were very protective over the connection with this person, very supportive of this person, but I feel like you got to a point where you're like, I don't have to deal with this. It's like I can get anybody I want. I'm what's up. I'm not dealing with it. So I do feel like you left this person, which is this King of Swords. And if you look at the cards, he's looking at you prosper. Probably can't believe that you left, because this is what he did. He's the kind of person that didn't show you emotion or doesn't show you any emotion. I feel like he is a very intelligent man, but very dangerous, very cruel at times, very self-centered, plotting something against you, probably because you left him and you don't want to deal with him anymore. Excuse me. I'm getting he's even sadistic, evil, manipulative, likes to see your feelings hurt, likes to see you suffer. Only care about what he wants, and that's it. Just can't be trusted. Even if he comes back into your life and be like, we should just be at least be friends, I wouldn't trust it. I would be very cautious if this King of Swords come towards you. For your future Leos, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's what I said. This person had you in third-party situations with all these queens here. Absolutely. And it's like, I feel like that King of Swords have a lot of money, and that's how he's getting into these connections, because these women are drawn to his money. But he doesn't even know how to manage the money, because the Ten of Pentacles actually came out of the deck in reverse. So did the Queen of Pentacles, and so did the Queen of Cups. I feel like he's a gambler, goes to the casino, blow a lot of money. Taking high risk with his money. And he's getting a whole new set of problems with this money, because he's attracting gold diggers. He doesn't save any money. He doesn't know how to invest his money in low-risk ventures. So now, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse, now, you left him. I feel like you left this King of Swords. Feminine Leos. So now I feel like he's involved with a woman, one of them, who is violent towards him. If he was violent toward you, my feminine Leos, now he has a feminine who's whooping his butt. I feel like she's moody. He don't know what he's going to get from her from one day to the next. She's cocky, just like he is. Hold grudges, very unforgiving. So if he do one thing to this woman, he's going to hear about it for the rest of the time he deals with her. She doesn't let things go. This woman, this Queen of Pentacles, only take. She doesn't give him nothing. And if she does give him something, it's only because she's going to get something back. Very materialistic, worrying about how things look on the outside, just like him. And something is not right with her. Something is suspicious about her, but he can't see it because he's blinded probably by how she looks on the outside, her body, or whatever. And then I feel like he's messing with another feminine, this Queen of Cups, which came out in reverse. And you know, if you reverse these, they have their hand out. They're both coming towards him wanting money. And this was also in reverse. But soon he's going to run out of money because he doesn't know how to manage it. They're draining him of his money. And then he's going to run into another feminine that he's going to be dealing with. At the same time, he's dealing with this one, you know, because that's what he do. And this woman is going to be very selfish. Another one who takes from him and doesn't give. Destructive. She's going to manipulate him and control him, or try to control him. This one is unpredictable. She's also sadistic and cruel. And this one, this Queen of Cups has some kind of trust issues with men. And she's seeking some kind of revenge. This is a twisted woman. Dishonest. Very strategic at manipulating. And then she just uses men and then throws them away. This one can't be trusted either. And you know what? That's his karma for how he did you, Leo feminines or Leo masculines. Take it how it resonates. So, Leos, I did pull 3 oracle cards for you from my oracle deck. And Moonlight came out first. Okay. So, let's see what it says, guys. Alright, so Leos. This card is calling for you to trust your intuition, because your intuition will lead you into places that you cannot imagine, lead you down the right path. Whatever you feel, your intuition is telling you you're right on target. You're not tripping, you're not crazy. So don't second guess yourself. Moonlight means revealing. And I feel like some of you, you're pretty sharp, especially right now, because you're seeing beyond the surface of things. You're really taking the time and, you know, to read between the lines. You know, intuition is a language. It could be a tingling feeling you get, a sound, an animal, an object that all of a sudden appears in your path. That's all intuition. That's spirit sending you messages to help you. So if you follow the signs, you'll be okay. Okay? So that is Moonlight. And then Slow and Steady fell out of the deck. So let's see what that's talking about. So this card is calling for you to remember, slow and steady wins the race. So this is a time to have easy movement. So don't be in a hurry. Don't be rushing. Just relax, stay calm, have a steady heart. Because this, you know, going slow and just taking everything in will help you achieve your goals. Because going slow and taking everything in, you're less likely to make the mistakes that you would make if you were in a hurry, just going and not paying attention to things. Just slowing down. And slowing down also allows you to just enjoy the details of life that people miss every day because they're going about their business in a rush. And, cherish the little things. A beautiful flower, a beautiful tree, the things that we all take for granted every day, including myself. And then, I can't get this one. Protecting treasure. And you know what, my feminine Leos, I feel like that King of Swords could have been spending your money on these chicks. That's just how I feel. I really do. And I think that's why this protecting treasure card fell out of the deck as I was shuffling. Come on. I'm coming. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this. Okay. Protecting treasure. So it is okay to take a risk. But now is the time to manage your money safely and securely. But I feel like you'll be okay anyway, regardless. Because your spirit guides are protecting you. And all they ask for in return is your loyalty. So whatever you hold to a high standard, or whatever you deem as important, whatever you hold dear, you protect it. Whether it's your money, yourself, your heart, your children, whatever it is. And also strengthen your bonds with your friends. And some of you could be feeling tested right now, like somebody's trying you. But, and you're human, so you may react, you may not. But just know, as long as your heart is good, you'll always come out on top. So let them have their fun. Let them think they're doing something by provoking you. Because you're definitely highly spiritually protected. And it's really nothing you need to worry about. And just continue to be courageous. And don't back down. Have the inner strength to tame the beast. Don't let people get to you. When you're being attacked, Leos, that means you're elevating. So, especially if you're spiritual, you can expect those kind of attacks. So, that is your reading, Leos. So, Leos, the energies that showed up in your reading are Virgo. Virgo showed up actually 4 times here. Okay, so some of you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo. You could have went through this situation with a Virgo. Take it how it resonates. You could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart. Also, Leo showed up twice. Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio showed up as well. That is your reading, Leos. Yeah, Leos, you showed up in your reading. So some of you could definitely be going through this situation, could have went through this situation, know somebody going through this situation. Take it how it resonates. So Leos, until next time, please like, share.